What's up, friends? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I'm actually doing some work down here in the studio and stuff. I'm getting ready because tonight, 6 o'clock Eastern, I hope you tune in. We'll be premiering my interview with Terrence Parsons. Great 30-minute interview with him. Learned a lot about Micah and the reasons why he is the player that he is. And I hope you tune in. I think it was actually great. I really enjoyed it. Nice guy with a hell of a lot of knowledge that he definitely needs to share. So, we have some news here about one of our Lion connections. Amazing thing is, for some reason, our coaching staff over the last several years has been really made up by Detroit Lion players and coaches. Have you noticed that? Of course, Scott Linehan was here. Of course, Kellen Moore. And now we've got Coach Prince. And of course, before that, we had Rod Marinelli. Rod Marinelli, of course, who was the head coach for a while of the Detroit Lions there, and was our defensive coordinator when he first came to the Cowboys as our defensive line coach. He ended up taking over for Lane Kiffin. Monty Kiffin, as defensive coordinator after that experiment was just abysmal in 2013. He took over and ended up doing, we ended up going from like the 31st defense to the 19th, and we steadily got better. Rod Marinelli was actually, to me, not maybe the best of defensive coordinators, but you could not argue with what Rod Marinelli could do with defensive linemen. He took guys that were no names, a guy like George Selvey, who had been a journeyman offensive lineman in 4 years. He had been on, I think, Tampa, Jacksonville, Atlanta, and another team, and had like 3.5 sacks. He took a guy like that and turned him into a 7-sack guy who got paid by the Giants, a nice contract. Of course, was never heard from again. Didn't play the same as he did with the Cowboys under Rod Marinelli. As he did with the Giants. But he was great with a lot of guys. Ended up getting guys like David Irving, who was a practice squad guy, who had the mental drive to be that guy, could have been that guy. We've seen him actually take, literally guys you never heard of or guys you never wanted and make them productive. And he's done that year after year. Well, when we ended up getting rid of Jason Garrett and things and stuff, he was one of the guys that was also moving on. He moved on to the Raiders and did okay with the Raiders. But the problem for Rod Marinelli was he's getting up there. He had hip surgery and needed, basically a new leg, kind of like I feel right now. And you could see it was getting harder and harder for him to move around. Well, he has since announced that he is retiring. And to a guy who, like I said, his best attribute was actually coaching up the defensive line. I wish we had more coaches like that could take these guys to another level. Lord knows we need that. And yeah, he definitely did some great things. Now, I'm not sure about all of the coaches that we've gotten from the Lions. We've had some success, I guess, to a point. But Scott Linehan was one of those ones that maybe we should have stayed away from. So that's all we have on that there. Congratulations, Ron Marinelli, on a great career. And I hope you enjoyed your afterlife after football. I'm Mark Holmes, and well, I got some more work to do. Peace.